you laddies, my name is Jacksepticeye, and my chair just flew back. The power of my high five was so strong, it rolled my chair back. That's awesome. Anyway, welcome to What Kind of Person Are You Actually? Dig deep in your brain, think way down and figure out what type of person are you really? We've done some quizzes like this before, some personality quizzes, but I found a few more and I think that these are fun and usually they're wildly inaccurate, except the 16 personalities. That was a bit more of a curated one and the ADHD one, but these types of quizzes are always fun because it's like choose a symbol. I don't know, I just end up picking the coolest ones when it comes to this type of stuff. This one looks like a freaking ninja star swastika. Let's not pick that one. I'm gonna go with upsy downy crossy do here because that actually looks kind of badass. I just spit in my mic. That's not good. God, there's some stuff in the right. Can you pass this pop culture maths test with Taylor Swift and Harry Potter? No thanks. Right, okay. Your parents don't approve of the person you just started seeing. How do you respond? Come on, parents! I'm allowed to marry a pizza if I want! Use this against them in the future. No. True love can't be denied. Exactly. They don't know what's best. Screw them. No, that's bad news. Take their advice. They're just being protective. Try to convince them otherwise or don't feel strongly enough to care. Okay, so some of these are good and some of these are bad. These three, I feel like, take their advice, they're just being protective. Parents usually are, but sometimes that's not all the best either. Try to convince them otherwise. Probably this one. True love can't be denied, but that's kind of neglecting your parents either. True love can't be denied. I agree. When you find that special someone and then you just really lock into it and you really click, then that's a very special thing. Or if you fall in love with a banana, that's cool too. I'm not judging. But try to convince them otherwise, because then you get to share your love. You get to convince them why you love that person. You know, win-win. It's all good. It's all hunky daisies. Which one of these would be your family crest? Well, this one actually looks like my family crest already, from what I remember. I remember looking at my family crest when I was like 15 in school. So I can't really remember it. All I remember is that there's a lion on it. Some of these are badass though. Look at this one. Not only does it say, hey, I'm a knight and I can kick your ass and crusade, but this also says, hey, I love nature and dogs. This one just looks like a derpy Loch Ness getting ready to do jujitsu. And this looks like a raven ready to cut some hay and hammer some nails. So I'm gonna go with this one. It's kind of cute. What kind of friend are you? Only the best. I make lots of friends and forget lots of friends. Nah, I'm a good friend to a small few. Yeah, I feel like this is probably gonna be me. I don't have friends, just haters. That's a good one. I don't need friends. All I got is my haters. That's all I need. No, actually, that's a terrible one. More friends equals more people to do me favors. No, dear Jesus Christ, no. Do me flavors. No, do me favors. I'm friendly, but have a hard time holding on to friends. I am everyone's BFF. Nah, if you're everyone's BFF, then that's kind of a big burden to handle. I try to be nice to everybody, and I try to be friendly to the people that I meet, and I try to be a nice person in my everyday life, but you can't be everyone's BFF. That's ridiculous. I'm a good friend to a small few. That's me. I don't have many close personal friends. I have a nice little handful of them that I can hold on to, and they're all very good people, and I like talking to them and sharing stuff with them. And I think that they do well by me. It's the people you keep around you kind of shape the person that you are. So hold on to the good ones. You find a $100 bill in a public place. What do you do with it? Buy all the drugs. Oh, that's actually one of them. Oh, I was just joking. No, don't buy all the drugs. Don't do that. Ask around to see if someone dropped it. No. Some douchebag will come up and be like, yeah, I dropped that, thanks. You see the slot in my wallet? There used to be a $100 bill in there. And then they're wearing like fucking khakis and Converse. You're like, you don't have a $100 bill. Or maybe they actually like to dress like I don't fucking know. What am I saying? Turn it into the authorities. Yeah, maybe. What if the authorities end up buying all the drugs? What if the authorities end up buying hookers? We don't know what the authorities are up to. Use it to buy drugs. Nice. $300. I mean, a good few years ago, I probably would have done that, actually, as a teenager. Be like, fucking $100! Well, actually, I would have been like, hey, $100! I can't spend that, that's not my currency. Give it to someone in need, leave it be, it's not yours. Well, see, this also kind of has the effect of this. Someone undeserving of it could show up and buy the drugs and hookers. What if somebody uses it to buy the authorities some drugs? Probably turn it into the authorities. If somebody dropped it, they might be looking for it. That or give it to someone in need. So yeah, either of those, but the authorities, I feel like it can go to the right place a lot better than if I try to deem it. So if you find someone who's in need, but they're faking it. A lot of fakers out there. There was somebody on Reddit recently, someone pretending to be homeless, and then it turned out that they were actually faking to be homeless, and the police arrested them. You never fucking know. Which motto do you live your life? That's not to say that don't, like, give to people in need. I'm not saying that. So just you gotta be aware. Which motto do you live your life by? Freedom over all. Go with honor. Am I a fucking Overwatch character? Good can only come of evil. To thy own self be true. Not through strength, but through cunning, ever skyward. Oh my god. I sound like a movie. I sound like a cartoon character. This is freedom overall. What does that mean? It's like, well, I know what it means. But there's more nuance to life than just go with honor. What I'd live my life by is do your best. Do your best by you and by others. And wait, now I'm starting to sound like a cliche myself. Do your best. Try your best. Work hard. Treat others nicely. If someone's being an asshole to you, then maybe don't treat them as nicely, but also maybe don't try and keep them around for too long. If it's just a passing business visit and someone's being an asshole, then maybe pull up your pants and deal with it for a little bit. See, this is the type of stuff that you can't put in a fortune cookie. Because life isn't just, hey, go out there and smile. Because what's that gonna get you? It's gonna make you look like a smiling person all day. Go out there and grab life by the honchos. It's like, yeah, cool, but there's more nuance to life. There's more delicacy to life. There's more that goes on in life than just being like, hey, go out there and smile. It's like, what if you're not feeling great? What if you don't want to smile today? That's fine. You don't have to fucking smile. Don't smile just because someone tells you to smile. Just you do you. Go with honor. Good can only come of evil. To thy own self be true. Do right by yourself, but just don't be an asshole either. If being right by you means being horrible to others, then don't do that. See, this is what I'm talking about. You can't just whittle life down into simple little sentences. An old woman's cat is stuck in a tree. You haven't climbed the tree in years. What do? Throw rocks at it, obviously. Try and get the cat down. Didn't go so well for Mrs. Jenkins' cat. Start climbing. You'll do your best. Call the fire department for the woman. Shake the tree until the cat falls out. Ugh. Rescue the cat, then insist on payment. I threw rocks at your cat and got it out of the tree. The cat's dead now, but pay me. Your cat's back. Do everything in your power to help the cat down. Apologize profusely and see if someone else around can help. So you could call the fire department. But do fire departments actually get cats out of trees, or is that something that I've just seen in like pop culture, or I've seen in movies? I don't know. Isn't there a charge to actually get the fire department to come out? Do everything in your power to help the cat down. See, this kind of is all encompassing. See, there's my loophole. There's my scapegoat. Do everything in your power to get the cat down. Call the fire department. Console the woman. Just be nice. Which one of these fictional companies do you wish to work for? Oh! I'm sorry, but my eyes immediately— oh wait, aperture. Fuck. My eyes immediately went to Jurassic Park. If there's any chance in any way, shape or form in reality that I could suddenly work, maybe I'll end up dying. Maybe I'll end up getting chewed up by a T-Rex, but at least I'll be able to see dinosaurs, man. That's way better than anything else that's there. Well, portal technology is fucking cool, but I do have a nostalgic factor for dinosaurs, especially Jurassic Park. It was like one of the first— it's the first movie I remember seeing in the cinema. I probably went to see some movies before that, but I remember vividly in my brain what it was like to go see that movie back when it came out. And that says a lot in the cinema. Fucking crazy. A homeless person asks you for money, what do? I go back up to the $100 question and be like, here you go. Even though I didn't choose that, so now that makes me look bad. Envy their freedom. Yes. Oh, good on you. You're free. Wait, is this— all these questions are linked. Freedom over all. Give them some food and look up directions to a shelter. Spit on them. Yes. Let's all spit on the homeless and become real pieces of shit and solidify our gateway into hell. Spit on them, then steal their money. Come on. Tell them to get a job, give them whatever change you have. Yes, this one I always do. I don't carry change very often because I don't carry cash on me anymore, really, because we live in a card-based society these days. But whenever I have change, I normally give it. Choose a role model. Oh, Chris Pratt, without question. If I was Jon Snow, I'd know nothing, so what would I do then? Why would I want to be Hermione Granger? Why? Well, she just has that sick bag that's just never ending. Carmen, he's a piece of shit. Darth Vader, he kind of destroyed planets. Dinklebot, I don't know. I would get to slap the king over the face before he became king. Saul, I just have too many problems. And Jack Sparrow, I'd get stuck in a kraken, so I'm not going to do a whole lot with them. Chris Pratt, I want to be Chris Pratt when I grow up. That's all I actually really want in life, is to be Chris Pratt. That's not even a joke. There's no joke in this one. This is just me speaking from the heart. Chris Pratt, Ryan Reynolds, give me any of those and I'd be good. You got chaotic good. Oh, that's bad, isn't it? Everything you do is for the greater good, but you feel like needless bureaucracy often gets in the way. You're trying to make the world a better place, but you really need to do it your own way. Notable peers. Daryl Dixon from The Walking Dead. Well, I'm glad I have the same morals as a fictional character. Ron Swanson from Parks and Rec. I'll take that one. Ron Swanson is a fucking hero. Captain Malcolm Reynolds from Firefly. Hagrid from Harry Potter. And Jimmy McNulty from The Wire. Why, you couldn't give me real people? No? Well, it is a fucking BuzzFeed quiz. So, I guess everything that's just happened, everything that has been said up until now, and everything that has been answered up until now, can all be taken with an absolute gargantuan C quantity amount of salt. Also, it's all bullshit. Let's move on to another one. This one is from Bite Charge. We're going to get a little bit of an insight. We're going to take 3 quizzes and going to power through these next 2, because we're going to see if they align. Or if any of the similarities show up, or if it's going to tell me you're chaotic good, or if one of them's going to say you're the worst person in the world. Not possible. I'm an angel. Where would you choose to live? In a mansion by the sea, somewhere beautiful and mysterious, wherever life takes me. Well, I live in Brighton now, so that's by the sea, so this one. What do you value from others? One of these is not like the other. Love, being themselves, great advice, and then just appreciation for nature. That's what I really look for in people. When I go out and I try and make friends, I'm like, hey, I'm Sean. Nice to meet you. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I just moved here. Yeah, do you like nature? Oh, sorry, can't be friends. That was the deal breaker. You're a terrific person. You're a philanthropist. You do a lot of great stuff in life, but you don't like nature, so I'm gonna have to give you an old no Peru on that one. Value from others, love, yeah, that's a good one. But also being themselves and great advice is also really, really good. Because, I mean, I don't know. It is nice to have love from others. But self-love is also a great thing too. And it also depends on the type of people. Being themselves? Yeah, probably being themselves. Great advice is also very, very valuable. And I have a lot of people in my life that give me fantastic advice day to day. So I would pick that, but being themselves kind of has the others in it as well. So here's an interesting one. It just said pick one. I want to change the world. I love to show the way. I want to make people happy. I am caring and loving. All of them, but there's one that stands out to me the most, and that's that I want to make people happy. Because by doing this, I can show all the others. By making people happy, you can change the world. And changing the world doesn't have to be like, oh, I found the cure for cancer. I changed the world. It just changed somebody's world. Go out there, make someone happy, give them a compliment, make them smile, give them some energy and motivation, and you'll change their world. You don't have to change huge gargantuan things, because this also has a bit of... I want to change the world can also have a tint of arrogance in it, a tint of cockiness in it, which I've always kind of felt reluctant towards saying those kinds of words, because I want to change the world. Kind of shows a bit of like, yeah, I'm hot shit, I can change the world. Of course, people can change the world in very, very good ways and not be that type of person, but just making people happy is always something that I've always gravitated towards. Because I gravitate towards people who make me happy. And I gravitate towards, like, the people that I love to see in movies and the people I love music-wise, that kind of stuff. I love to listen to people that make me happy, who are charismatic and enthusiastic. It's the type of person that I strive to be, so I want to make people happy. Oh, calculating my result. I'm a dreamer. You can see what the future holds crystal clear in your mind. You have an amazing view on things, and your advice is highly valued. If carried out, your visions can make the world— Fuck off, fucking Facebook! Your visions can make the world the best utopia ever conceived. Oh God, Jesus Christ. Your visions can make the world the best utopia ever conceived. Did you not just listen to my change the world thing a couple of seconds ago? Fucking hell, this is an Elon Musk type of thing going on. But this is so hyperbolic. You can see the future holds crystal clear in your mind. You have an amazing view on things. You know, I'll just settle for, I have a good outlook on things, I'm a nice person, and I like to do things and aim high. That's all I want. I don't need to be this fucking crazy, super ambitious, amazing, crystal clear in my mind, highly valued, utopia, vision, dream conceiving motherfucker. All I need to do is do my best and be nice to people and hope that I can bring people along and let them share in that. So the last quiz we're going to do is from Do Quizzes. What type of person are you? Now this is a bit all over the place because it's just, what color is most appealing to you? I would say blood red normally. I would go for the redders because that used to be my favorite color, but I'm gonna go with lucky lime because of the green hair, green hair. What quote is most divine to you? Oh, Jesus. The scariest monsters are that lurk within our the scariest monsters are the ones that lurk within our souls. Don't be afraid to sparkles a little. Follow your dree. Difficult roads often lead to beautiful. I'm not single, I'm not taken, I'm simply on reserve for the one who deserves. My future is so bright I need shades. Oh my God. Tie me to a rocket and blast me into the sun. Fucking hell. Why are they all cut off as well? The future one. Oh wait, no, difficult roads often— no, I don't know, fucking this one. I don't know, they're all dumb. Most ideal animal to you. This one! Let me choose this one! Doggo, kidder, bunny wabbit, frog, horsey, snake reptile, bird. That's a funny looking bird. All of them are butterflies. I would like to pick all of them. But I'm gonna have to go with the dog. The super cute little dog. Oh look, he's sitting in a frying pan, he's about to be cooked. You can't do that, dog, you're not a food. At least not here, you're not. What about your favorite emoji? Oh! Oh, fuck. This one, probably, because I do the :P emoji all the time when it comes to writing stuff online. Because I do it because I don't want people to think I'm too serious. Because every time you write something online, it can come off a multitude of different ways. Just by writing it, just by writing something, which is a problem with just text in general. And usually I just write stuff down and let people interpret it however they want. But if something sounds a bit, I don't know, I just like to show that, yeah, I'm in a good mood. I'm in a good mood, I like interacting with you, so I'm just gonna put smileys and emojis and shit everywhere. Never these ones though, because I hate these. They're just so overdone and overused. I just use the good old like :P. But so I guess this one. I very strongly leaning towards shit though. Excuse me? Hello? Officials? Online quiz, Do Quizzes officials for personalities? Yes, I have a problem. Where's the fucking green? Best hair color, fire, rainbow, blue and pink, brunette and blonde. Racism! Where's my color? Fuck's sake, rainbow then, maybe. That hair straight fire, ha 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 ha. Rainbow, I don't give a fuck. What would you say your personality is? Now I'm literally doing your job for you. Take this personality test, but also tell us what you think your personality is. We might just pick that one and ignore all the other answers. I know, outstanding, smart, brave, shy, smart, cool, darkness, emo, goth. Darkness can be a personality? Hello? I'm Sean. I'm into this and that. Also, I'm darkness. Preppy, fashion, internet, sleep, food, party. I have no idea, lol, and a bouncing chicken. I have no idea because all the other options are shit. How beautiful would you rate yourself? You just asked me a little while ago what I rate myself. 5 out of 10. Middle of the road. Neither ugly nor outstanding. It's just like, hey, how's it going? This is me. Hi. Did you enjoy this quiz? No! It was fucking terrible. Give me my results so I can get on my way. Crazy in a good way. That's Jack. That's how everyone says I am. When I go to parties and people talk to me, they're like, dude, you're so crazy, but in a good way. That does actually sum me up pretty well. You're so brave and outstanding. I didn't pick that one. And daring too, you're the one to always pick dare at truth or dare. No one understands you, only you. Talk about your run-on sentences. And daring too, you're the one to always pick dare at truth or dare. Lol, I'm so random, you guys. No one understands you, only you. Thanks. No one understands me, just me. Because I'm apparently crazy, but in a good way. Can't let those for bullshit quizzes online. Boy, am I glad I did this one last. Should have done this one first. It's the most ridiculous one. I hope you guys are all having a good day, but good in a bad way. You know? I don't know. I'm so silly. Anyway, these quizzes are just a bit of fun. Trying to figure out your personality from one of these is like trying to figure out what you had for dinner by looking through your own shit. It's like, yeah, you'll get there, and you'll kind of figure out some things that you had for breakfast. It won't look the same. But you'll also have to dig through a pile of shite to get to it, and that's just not worth it. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching this episode video of Words. If you liked it, punch the like button in the face like a boss! And high fives all around. Whoosh, whoosh. Thank you guys, I will see all you dudes in the next video! And don't forget to go out there and be crazy, but in a good way.